Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is the Smitty Sebastian Kirk Show, and I'm Smitty Sebastian Kirk.
I'm Misha C.
And we're going to just talking about this whole pandemic of the coronavirus, which is it too soon to open up America after the corona shutdown? And my answer is yes. It's way too soon because the numbers are still going up, and they're not going down. And I don't know why we're opening up too soon. And I understand people have to get back to work and they have to make a living and make sure their family eat and you have a roof over your head and stuff. But it's just so dangerous, Like I don't know. It's just
Well, couple things. Well, there's a few things, of course, we're going to talk about. One, I do want to just mention the United States cases. So far, there's been 3,366,515 cases. There's been 137,191 deaths. So what we were talking about is when we first heard about the coronavirus, which we think that was at the end of February, but that was when it was over in China.
Exactly.
And then it came to the U.S. sometime in March. So we got to think about how it has been since we found out with the initial, everyone being afraid, and then they shut most businesses down, and now just
in Central, stayed open, but the majority of the stuff, everything pretty much shut down. But and the numbers were starting to go down.
It was really because people were taking precautions. So all businesses, you had to wear masks. People were staying home.
Right.
But once, I think it was around Memorial Day, once they started reopening places.
Was it Memorial Day? Yes.
In May, right?
Yes, because they wanted. Yes.
Yeah, and people were starting to get cabin fever, and they needed to get out, which I do understand.
Beaches.
But if you've been listening to the news or online, we've been noticing that the coronavirus cases have gone up.
And I heard it's coming back. They said this is not the second wave; it's still part of the first wave, and that it's kind of getting stronger.
Right.
Like it's really like crippling a lot of people, and people are still out there protesting, saying it's our constitutional right that we should not have to wear a mask if we choose not to, and blah blah blah. That doesn't make sense because I just watched a special on YouTube the other day about over in China, and everybody's wearing a mask. Everybody's taking precaution. They have it where it's like the law. You have to do it. Over here in the States, certain states are mandatory. Like I know you said you were just in Ohio.
Yes, it's mandatory now that everyone has to wear a mask in all businesses, unless you're exercising or specific places that you don't have to. Like when restaurants were back open, if you were sitting at a table, you didn't have to wear a mask. But what I was thinking too about wearing a mask, and from all the information that I've seen, and they've shown even like illustrations about if someone coughs, how far something from their mouth can go. It's feet. So if you're thinking about it, you're wearing a mask, it is containing it to just that. Most of it doesn't go out.
Right.
You
just
can
like
have
little.
some droplets, but I mean, when people say that they should not have to wear one, well, it's not just about you. It is about other people also. And with so many people not even having symptoms, they're asymptomatic, with no symptoms.
You don't know.
You have no idea, and you're around, around people. But we were also talking about schools being reopened, and you give your opinion.
I don't know what to think about it because we have to get the education, and I do understand that. I understand that it's dangerous if the kids go to school, but the thing is that opening up the schools and the kids getting infected, they getting sick. Say if they're not really getting sick and asymptomatic, and then they come home, their parents there who's taking care of them, and then the parents have to go to work. There's no the babysitter.
It's a whole.
It's a hot
lot
mess.
Of different areas because one, for parents who possibly have to work and they cannot be home with their children. Like when this all started, people pretty much they had shut down everything
down. So you was home.
So you were home.
Right.
But what about people who now have to go back to work? That's one thing. But the other thing is we have to think about the children. Because, kids love to play. They love to touch things. I mean, you're going to really have children in school not being able to do anything. I mean, I heard some information, they have temperature checks. They have to wear masks. They can't have playtime. They can't share certain things in school. And
Do they do gym?
I'm not exactly sure.
We need these kids exercising.
They do need the gym. But how is that life going to be for a child going back to school where, especially little ones?
They're not going to
They won't understand. Then we're talking about office buildings, how even places that I know of that people who have contracted the coronavirus and possibly didn't know. And now some offices are not set up or equipped to be 6 feet away.
Yeah, so you don't go to work.
So it's just like, how are they going to open this? How are they going to do that?
Yeah.
Now with the restaurants, we just heard that they're now having
in
takeout
Pennsylvania
only, right? Yes.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania they do takeout only. Going back to takeout only again.
They had opened up restaurants, but now.
Yeah, they were doing it in so many, every other booth or whatever.
Like
but now they stopped it. But they are having outside seating.
Right, you're right.
Only. And that's got to be separated. And then they're doing, of course, takeout. But the casinos open back up.
I did see that.
But I heard a girl at work, she went to the casino, and she was saying that they had the plexiglass that, I think it's movable. That you put it there, but they have every other seat not there. But what if that's a machine you went big on? I'm sitting here.
You're gonna lose out.
So I mean, to me, it's not worth it. But now they have it that you can't even smoke in the casino. Now, as far as I know, this week.
I love that.
Right. Well, they had the sections, but now they have it. There's no smoking, no alcohol. They're not serving alcohol. It's just strictly just playing. That's it. They don't even have. Remember how you go and you can get free beverages? Mm-hmm. They shut that station down.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not having that.
So we talked about bars being open because I know I've heard of people who have gone out and being around others, they've contracted COVID. And to me, it's not worth it. But what do you think about? Would you go to a bar right now?
Hell to the no. I would not go to a bar. I would not eat in a bar. I would not sleep in a bar. I would not do nothing in the bar. Like Sam, I am. But no, no. I don't think it's worth it because it's too many people. Like I was watching a special on TV and they was mentioning that when you consume alcohol, you lose your thoughts, what you're supposed to do, and you're not thinking. That mask come off, you're laughing and giggling, you throw in the back, chug, then you spit and cough and choke and droplets going in my mouth, my eyes, everything, you know what I'm saying? So you lose your thoughts. So that's what they were saying. That's why they stopped the bars again. And then these young kids are not taking it serious. Right. Because I know they want to get out. They want to have a good time and stuff. Damn it, I get like that. I want to do it, but I'm like, I want my life right now. I don't want to, I don't want to go meet the maker and say hi to my parents and stuff like that. I'll do that in a dream. But right now, not in real life. You know what I'm saying?
But then you said there was a guy who... Hey, Mama. There was a guy who didn't take it seriously. Who were we just talking about that? And he would not wear a mask. Were you talking about that? You saw something online. He wouldn't wear a mask at all.
A young guy, and he died.
Yes.
Well, Brian was mentioning that he said that that there was a guy in Ohio. He's like 37 years of age, and he had all this stuff on YouTube. On Facebook. Forget it. I'm not wearing no mask. It's a hoax. It's not real. Blah 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 blah. He contracts the virus and he dies. But when he got sick, he also put on this stuff hurts. This is really hurts. And my main thing is don't put it out there. It hurts now. They were trying to tell you, you and your followers not to do that, and you're doing it anyway. I'm like, what is the big deal? Don't get it. I hate doing it. I'm not used to it. I think everybody like aliens with those damn things on because it's so odd looking. But I know right now that's what we have to do. That's what I'm doing. Like right now, we got the shields.
Face shields.
Yes,
Yes.
I was also watching documentary. I'm always watching some documentary or something. They were doing a comparison to the face shields and the mask, and they were saying which one is better. They said the mask does help up here, but it doesn't help your eyes because they don't know for sure if it gets in your eyes or whatever. But the shield does cover all that, and they said the shield is pretty good. Some people are saying just do both. Right. For double protection. Right. I like the shield because you can breathe better with it. It's clear and everything. I should have brought one out, but it's okay. But yeah, we wore one the last show.
I did.
Yeah.
And what else were we talking about? Hot spots.
Hotspots is in these. I know it's Atlanta. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm giving cities. I'm sorry. Georgia, Georgia, Florida, Texas, California, and I think there's something else like Arizona or something like that. They're all now hotspots when they weren't before.
Right.
Soon they open up the world. Now these places become hotspots because of the beaches, the casinos and stuff. That's in like Nevada. Well, I don't think Nevada's a hotspot though. It should be, but with the strip, you know what I'm saying?
But well, the thing is that we saw on the videos of when they did open up places like beaches and bars that were reopening and places that had like I don't know if it was like resorts or whatever. I'm not sure. It wasn't a resort, but people were in the water and they had their drinks there. They were like pool parties.
Yeah.
All these young people.
But they wasn't like, I could see if they were just a group of people that already been quarantined with each other or something, and they know for sure, and you, like we do. Like, we know, we don't really do anything. Mm-hmm. You work from home and stuff like that, you know, I'm in a secure place. So, we're not around people, exactly. And then we like hazmat, you know, we're fully guarded, you know, so that's why we can do this. But there's people who's not doing that, they're not being that safe, and then you're gathering together, and that's like, there's a girl at work. I'm not going to put her on blast or say her name. I don't, but anyway.
If you're watching, this isn't about you.
It's very much about you. She contracted the virus, and I was wondering why I haven't seen her in a while. But she doesn't work like in my section or anything like that. But I kind of found out she ended up getting it because she works at a bar. She works at a bar, like she does some type of promotion or whatever at the bar. And I'm like, why would you go do that? Because even when I see her at work, she don't be having a mask on. I bet you when she comes back, because she's still out.
She's probably going to.
Oh, sure, I'm sure. She'll probably have cotton in that mouth now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to be totally different.
So, the other thing I did was just about hospitals, and I feel bad for all the nurses, the doctors, the first responders, because the numbers were going down. They were saying, you know, that they were containing this, and now with those numbers going up, you know, there's more hospitalizations. They said some, you know, hospitals are at maximum capacity again.
Right.
And it's just like, if you all just don't take this serious, after all these months, you have to know that this is not a hoax.
This is real. It can take you out.
And it's very painful. It's like the worst pain you ever felt in your life. And I just really wish that we would take precautions.
What's her name? The mayor of Atlanta. She was talking about it. She has it. Her son have it, and her husband. But I think her and her son were asymptomatic, or maybe it's the other way. Well, anyway, her husband got it. Is the worst. They're fine. Wow. I mean, they have it, but they're not going through anything. He's going through something. Because of it, you know, and they's like, if we would have only known. And she said, she was just talking about she's being in the mayor, that she gotten a test, but the test was taking too long to come back. She had to get another test. Wow. And she's like, I'm the mayor of Atlanta. If it's taking this long for me, the mayor, to get it, you can imagine for regular people. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know, you know.
Yeah, and I've heard that at some places it has taken a very long time. And that's the thing. What if you test positive, you've then not realized that you were positive all this time.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's just something that I think we really just need to go back to what we were doing.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should, but I know our economy is hurting so bad. We have borrowed so much money. I mean, we just paying out stimulus packages. I mean, the checks, and then with the unemployment, they've given the extra money and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I hope we can recover the United States.
I really hope so. But did you hear that we're short as far as change, coins? Did you hear that?
No.
So because...
Well, I got a whole thing upstairs today, probably. Copper.
There are businesses that are saying either if you have to use your credit or debit card, or if you pay with cash, can you either donate it to a charity, like they have a specific charity, because they don't have coins to give out.
Really? Well, what the hell do they need coins for?
To give change back. Oh, where's all the change going? Well, they said because
In the
businesses
sea.
have not been open. They're in the wishing well.
I wish this go away.
So I guess because the economy, nobody's really spending money. There's a change. I don't know. People are wrapping up their coins.
Because they broke. That's why. All that damn noise and stuff. They have machines to do that. You don't have to do it by hand.
Did you tell me that this is a couple weeks ago?
Yes, but you can go to, there's banks that have it, and your bank may have the machine that they don't charge you.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember the one bank I had before, they had a machine there that you dump in it and it counts it for you, and they don't charge you. But at these damn grocery stores, the Coinstar, they getting their 8%.
Yes, and I refuse.
Like, if you got over a certain amount, like if it's a lot of money, they can get up there with the money. But, like, I don't mind them taking like $5, $6, something like that.
Nothing.
I don't mind, but
all my coins.
Yeah.
But it's just pretty much what we're just saying is if you can avoid going out, being around people that you haven't been around, wear your masks. I know as far as wherever we go, businesses are requiring masks.
Oh yeah, you have to. They won't let you in.
But just really quickly, we're gonna end up wrapping up. The people who are giving the businesses a hard time when they come in there with no masks. You've seen those videos?
And fighting. Yes.
Awful.
But those are the ones that need to go ahead and contract it just so they can get on YouTube and talk about how it hurts, wear the mask. They need to be the spokesperson for it.
But
Seriously. And I'm not trying to wish it on anyone, but come on.
That when you are going to there and when they tell you you need a mask, but you already know that, and you are now trying to fight the person who's telling you.
That's crazy. Why? Right now, unfortunately, the mask is the new normal. Because when I go into a store and everybody have a mask on, okay, everybody got a mask. You see that one person mask, like, what the hell are they doing?
Exactly.
Now, before it used to be like that when they had a mask on. What the hell are they doing in here? Like, get your sick ass out of here. You know, now it's like, get your sick ass out of here without the mask. You know? We reversed it.
Look like, spreading your germs.
Right. Right. So now just like, because I have an attitude when I see people without a mask. Like, are you know how this is some real stuff that's going on right now. This is not a joke. This is honest God real stuff that's happening that we need to really just grab the bull by the horns and really just take hold of this, and we have to ride this out. And like they said, we all work together. We can, if everybody's in one unison when it comes to this, like, and all the states and everything gets together and decide this is how we're going to do it, boom, 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 we can knock it down.
The thing is, it needs to be the same
consistent
across the board. And
yes, it's not. It's in ways. This state want to be open. Oh, we're open. Hey, what's up? You know, the other state, we're shutting down. Then their numbers going to drop, and the other ones are going up.
Right.
I don't know. It's just a hot mess. But we'll see. Hopefully.
I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know. I'm just going to try to stay safe and keep my family and anybody safe. Yes. So, the best I can. So we just wanted to bring a little. Don't keep looking down here. We just bring a little bit to you about the reopening of the states, and do you think are we opening too soon? And I have to say yes. So anything else you want to add with that?
I don't think so. We are, as you see.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah, they can see it. Yeah, they can see it. Black Lives Matter shirts, and that's another show that that's gonna be very emotional.
Yes.
To be honest, because this movement is for real.
It is.
It's real, and it's just shocked me that it's actually going on like this, because this is what they did in the '60s to make a difference. Now we're doing it in 2020, which I'm glad, but unfortunately what happened, why we're doing it, but it needed to be done.
It did.
You know, but so we'll get there. Yes. So thank you again for watching the Smitty Sebastian Kirk Show. If you notice, the title has changed for the show. It's not the SSK Show anymore because it's too hard to find, and then we got some other shows that's popping up with that. So now it's the Smitty Sebastian Kirk Show, featuring me and Misha C. So
hit the like button. Please.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, yes, and hit the alert. So when we do post a video, you'll get to
first.
learn. Right.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm Smith Sebastian Kirk, always in the works.
I'm Misha C. All about me.
And for that, we was just going to say, take care of you and your family,
Be safe.
and wear your mask and or face shield if you have them. Wear gloves. I wear gloves.
Gloves are.
I wear gloves. Damn that sanitizer shit. I wear gloves. Okay.
Please, everyone, be safe.
All right.